All right, everybody. Welcome to the 5 Essential Equipping class. I'm excited that you guys are here for this class. This class is important because it really is the foundation for making sure that you get the most out of being a patient in our office. And I know that many of you have come in and you may really have goals to get rid of your neck pain or your back pain, or maybe you have sciatic, maybe you have headaches. And I know you're going to see wonderful changes with those. But I also know that when it comes to really healing the body, you have to really get to the underlying causes of the problems. So I know that a lot of you also may really want to see overall changes with your health, meaning you'd love to lose weight. You'd love to lose 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds. You'd love to get off your medications. You'd love to be able to lower your blood pressure or reverse your blood sugar and get off diabetes medications. Or maybe you want to be able to get off of antidepressants or really help depression, anxiety. Maybe you really have a concern about cancer prevention and wanting to not end up going down the road that maybe a family member did when it comes to heart disease or cancer. So this equipping class is really going to show you how to dive in deeper and really work on overall helping to heal your body and get it on the right track. So the purpose of our office is that we really want to empower you to live to your full potential. We want you to have your best health, your best life. I want you to be able to be there for your family, for your kids, for your grandkids, to be able to enjoy your life and have the most amazing health. And our healthcare delivery system that we work with, that I'm going to be really going into today, this is what the 5 Essential Equipping class is going through each of these essentials and making sure that you understand where you have to make changes and where you have to start to change your lifestyle and improve these essentials. So I know that most of you, we've really dove in deep to the essential when it comes to core chiropractic. So that is the essential that, we're working with your adjustments, with your home exercises. And I'm going to hit on that a little bit today, but you guys have really dove into that a lot already. Nutrition, number 2 essential. Either the foods that you're putting in your body are helping to heal your body, or they are causing further disease in your body. So we're going to be talking today about foods by God, foods by man, really what plan is best for you, what plan you have to start working on when it comes to your nutrition. And I'm going to help you kind of decide on what plan is right to follow. Mindset. That is huge. Our mindset affects everything in our life. So we have to work on our mindset. Like, as a man thinketh, so he becomes. And it's whether you believe you can or you can't, you are right. That is a quote by Henry Ford. And I love that. It's like, whether you believe that you can or you can't, you're right. It's like so much of change happens first in our mindset. Oxygen and exercise, that is the essential for getting your body moving, getting oxygen into your body. A lot of you have already got the Max T3 opened up on your phone. Our team should have been able to help you with that in the office and getting that app downloaded. So you have no excuses. We'll talk about that a little bit later in the class on how easy these workouts are to help your body. Then we're going to be diving into how to minimize toxins, how to really eliminate the toxins as much as we can from our lifestyle, from our personal care products. So let's dive into these things here. So what's coming up next, just so you have it on your mind, is that your consult is going to be coming up in the next week or so. And that is your 12 essential nutritional consultation. And that will be with either myself or with Stephanie in the office. So I want to make sure that you get the most out of that appointment. And I want to make sure that you are prepared for it. So you want to make sure that you bring a notebook and a pen, and bring your books to the class as well too. You'll want to make sure that you have read the Quick Start Nutrition Guide. So in your home care kit, you guys got the Quick Start Guide to Nutrition. You got the Max Living mini book. And then you got your nutrition plan recipe books. So you want to make sure before that consultation that you will have read all of those so you're fully kind of prepared with the things that we're going to be talking about. You'll want to complete your 7-day food diary. That is in the back of the nutrition plan book. It is the quick start guide is in the book that's in the back of. And you can see, you can fill that out. That is a must. You have to have that filled out before your consult because I want to see where we're starting at. I want to see what you are eating on a daily basis so we can help guide you on what changes to start to make. Or you may also get an automated texting to where you can fill it out and you'll text back. And when you finish filling out one day, then you can fill out the next day. And you can do that on your phone through an automated text as well. So whatever works better for you. You can do the hard copy or you can send it in. That's fine. And then you will be getting, or maybe you already have got, what's called the LRQ form. And that form, it helps us to customize a plan for you with nutrition, with certain supplementation. It gives us a really honed in understanding of what could be happening in your body and how to develop a great customized health plan for you. So you'll want to fill out that LRQ life risk questionnaire. And then our team and myself, we will have reviewed your food diary, your LRQ, your goals. And then when we do that nutritional consultation, we'll really be able to maximize that time and to really help to really customize a tailored plan for you to get the best results and the best, like helping you reach your goals. So you'll want to make sure you have all those things done and that you get your nutritional consultation scheduled if you haven't already. So how do we prioritize? There is a lot to focus on when it comes to getting healthier. So that LRQ does help us to focus on where do we need to start with first when it comes to your health. And then when it comes to supplementations, supplements, we'll be talking about kind of where to focus your efforts in, where to focus your time, where to focus your money. And you can see that these are what we call the Focus 5 when it comes to kind of one of the 5 most important things that we encourage patients to start to do to help improve their health. So you may already recognize the first one in that picture. That is our daily essentials for men or for women. And the daily essentials, if you haven't unpacked those yet, I love these because they're so convenient. They come in these nice little packs and it has key things for your health and it just makes it very easy. And I'm going to be going into a little bit later what is all in there and why it's so key for your health. But the daily essentials are foundational. The second thing on there that are great to start doing are what are called the Max Greens. They come in either berry or they come in chocolate. And each scoop of the Max Greens contains over 20 superfoods, vitamins, or superfoods like organic greens and fruit blends. I don't know if you can see that on there. Try to situate that on my screen. So it has a superfood mix. So it has organic kale, organic spinach, organic broccoli, organic vegetable blend, organic berry blends, organic strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, tart cherries, elderberries, cranberries. It has an organic immunity blend with a lot of organic mushrooms that are great for immune system. And then it has probiotic and enzymes to help your body digest food better as well. And I find that if you'd raise your hand and be honest, like, do you struggle at getting, all your raw fruits and vegetables in? Like, do you struggle getting 5, 6, 7 servings of fruits and vegetables? And most people do. So one scoop of these added either to your smoothie or to your water is a great way to start to amp up the amount of really great fruits and vegetables you're getting in your diet. The detox system, that is a great way to help cleanse the body. Toxins are everywhere. So I do recommend most people go through a couple months, anywhere between 1 to 3, possibly even more if you're struggling with some toxicity issues, things like fibromyalgia, weight loss resistance, chronic fatigue, trouble sleeping, hormonal problems, that is a sign of more of a deeper toxicity issue. So the detox system is wonderful, and it's a two-part system designed to help pull toxins out of our cells, help to detox your liver, and then help to flush them out of the body. So a lot of patients, that's one of the key things to getting healthy, is help to detox your body. The next thing on there is going to be the protein, making sure you're getting high quality protein in your diet. So our Max Living protein powders, they are wonderful. We have the whey protein, the bone broth protein, or a plant protein. And these are great to make smoothies with. A lot of the recipes in your recipe guide use the protein powder. And even a lot of dessert recipes have the protein powder in them as well. And it's grass-fed, it's organic, and super high quality. It's not going to be isolates or like highly processed protein. It's very pure and your body absorbs it readily. And it's a great way to get high quality protein in your diet. And then the last thing that's part of the Focus 5 is the joint health. So obviously in a chiropractic office, we deal with a lot of patients that have, joint pain, whether it's back pain or hip pain or knee pain, shoulder issues. The joint health is wonderful. It has a couple key ingredients. One is boswellia. Boswellia is an herb that is very great at soothing pain, especially joint pain. It has chicken comb extract, which is great for your joint tissue. And then it has hyaluronic acid and a few other key components that we find works really well at helping patients minimize a lot of their pain, especially joint pain issues. So you guys, this all looks familiar. Probably this is the home care kit. Hopefully you guys have started unpacking this already at home. You got your wobble cushion set up on a chair. You've got your over-the-door traction unit going. You got your home care guide kit going with your exercises. And then you're starting to do things like laying on your rolls and doing your body weights. You want to make sure that you're getting going on that home routine. That is key to helping your body get the best results with your chiropractic care. Also, when it comes to your chiropractic care, that is foundational. Make sure that you are making your adjustments. I see it throughout the years. I've been taking care of patients 14 going on 15 years. And those that are committed to getting in for their adjustments and staying on track, they do see the best results. The body heals in a rhythm. So when it can consistently get adjusted and stay on that course throughout your treatment plan, you do so much better. So making sure that you're making your adjustments a priority. If something happens and you have to miss an appointment, make sure you get that rescheduled for later on in the week or get it made up the next week. Understanding that your nervous system affects every part of your body. So as we're clearing out your nervous system, it's also going to help your heart to function better, your bowels to function better. It's going to help your liver to detox. It's going to help your blood pressure to balance. It's going to help you to sleep better. It's going to help your hormones regulate, because the nervous system is the controller of all the other systems in the body. So no matter what your health goals are, you have to take care of the nervous system, because that is where everything else stems from. So when we look at your exercises, I want to guide you to, if you don't know, there is on our website, you can go to the home care video, little exercise videos. So it goes through like an introduction to the program, specific exercises. So when you went over that home care in the office, if you had questions, if you were kind of don't know exactly how to do certain things, go to the website and click on the home care tab, and that guides you through specifically how to do certain things. Understanding the big picture when it comes to visits in the office, I love to think of it in these 3 steps: mix, fix, and set. So your home care and your warm up, your wobble, your traction, they help to mix, they help to loosen up the spine. Your adjustments are the main thing that's fixing your spine. It's aligning and opening up the nerves. And then your body weights help to set the adjustment in place and train your muscles to hold that alignment to keep your nerves functioning at the best. So it's a mix, it's fixed, and it's set. So you do want to make sure that when you're coming in on your visits, you're taking time to really mix to warm up your spine. You're laying on the table, you're getting relaxed to help your body get the best adjustment. And then you're always taking time to set that adjustment, bring your weights in on the office, and that you're also doing those routines at home and really trying to shoot for your twice a day with your home rehab routine. All right, we're diving into nutrition. This is the essential that I think, along with chiropractic, nutrition is the next important thing to be diving into when it comes to helping to heal your body. And one big picture idea is just the fact that we need to get back to eating food by God versus food by man. And food by God are going to be your foods that are not processed. They're naturally occurring, like from the ground, from a tree, versus coming from a factory or coming from, a packaged food. So here's a list that kind of dives into these food by God, food by man. So when we look at the list here, what are your food by gods? They're foods that are grown in fertile soil. They're pure, they're clean, filtered water. That's a great food. Organic, local fruits and vegetables, whole, sprouted, cracked, or fermented or soaked grains. Fats that are naturally extracted from the plant or the animal source. Naturally raised animal products, things like your pastured or grass-fed beef, free-range chicken, organic eggs, full fat, raw dairy, or full fat, organic dairy, things like milk, cheese, and butter, but you want to make sure that you're buying it full fat and organic because it's the least processed. The more natural it is, the better. Vitamins and minerals found naturally occurring in food, minimal use of natural sweeteners, lacto-fermented vegetables. That is going to be like fermented veggies that are great for your gut. So things like kimchi, sauerkraut, it's wonderful. Unrefined salt would be another example of a food by God. Sea salt would be great. Herbs and spices, a generous amount of raw living foods. And you can cook with a fire, oven, stove, a smokehouse, but avoid using things like a microwave that do denature your foods. So these are the foods by man. So these are foods that are grown in a let me see if I can change that font there. It is hard to see that there title. Okay, there we go. So foods by God are foods by man. These are foods that are grown in depleted soil. That is most of the food in our grocery stores today. Is their foods are so depleted in the soil that they're grown in, so you're not getting your optimal vitamins and minerals and nutrients from them. GMO foods or hybridized seeds, you want to look for foods that are non-GMO. Chlorinated or polluted tap water, you want to make sure you're filtering your water for sure. Pesticide-laden produce. So that is why we do recommend going the route of trying to buy as many of your foods organic, because most conventional produce has been sprayed with pesticides and herbicides and chemicals. And that residue is all in the food. Refined grains, you want to make sure that you're avoiding the white flour, that you're trying to go more with the sprouted whole grain flour versus refined. Your unnatural fats like vegetable, corn, canola, and soy. These are your bad fats. So if you're currently cooking with canola oil, or you have a lot of products that may have soy or vegetable oil in them, you find these are found in most all packaged food, crackers, chips, processed foods. These are found in there. So, and then you want to, food by man is going to be your skimmed ultra pasteurized, steroids and hormones. Those are going to be in most of your conventional dairy products. That's why you want to buy organic. And then canned or frozen vegetables. The canned would be the least quality when it comes to nutrients. Fresh is always best. And then second would be frozen, and trying to avoid getting a lot of your vegetables from cans. And then avoid cooking food in the microwave. And then foods that are, what's this one say here? Overheated can also damage the quality nutrients in the food as well too. So these are your big changes when it comes to nutrition. So these are the changes that I really want you to focus on first. And they're not hard. They are super easy changes. Number one is change your meats and your dairy. Why is that number one? Because of a rule, what is called toxic bioaccumulation, meaning that when it comes to meat and dairy, you hear the saying, you are what you eat, but with meat and dairy, you are what they ate. So most conventional meat and dairy that you buy at the store is going to be fed GMO grains that have been sprayed with pesticides and herbicides and all sorts of chemicals, or the cows are given hormones and antibiotics and steroids to help boost up their milk supply. So all of the chemicals that they ate and the GMO grain that they ate and the steroids that they had injected into them or put in their feed, that becomes a part of their body. And then when you eat that meat or you drink that dairy, you're getting the residue of all of those pesticides and chemicals and antibiotics and hormones through that dairy and through that meat. And that affects your health. So number one change across the board is you have to change the meat and the dairy. So when it comes to meat, is that you want to make sure that you buy grass-fed organic meats. That can be beef, that could be organic free-range chicken, that could be organic pastured eggs, that could be wild caught fish versus buying farm raised. Ask for wild caught fish would be a better option. And then that could also be things like grass-fed lamb or venison. If you are a hunter, you can eat venison as well too. Dairy, that is going to be buying organic grass-fed dairy, or if you can find a farmer that you can herd share with and get organic whole, like organic raw milk, that's even best. This would be like buying organic grass-fed butter at the store or organic grass-fed yogurt. Some of my favorite brands are Maple Hill. They have organic grass-fed yogurt and milk, and they even have butter as well. And another one of my favorite brands is Organic Valley is a good one too, or Stony Hill is another one that's a good one. Stony Fields, I think, too. So you got to, number one, change your meat and change your dairy, because that is going to help you eliminate a lot of the toxins and junk from your diet. Number two is you want to get rid of the dirty dozen. These are the most highly kind of chemical pesticide laden fruits and vegetables. And I think I have an example of that coming up as well. And then you want to add your supplements, is that at least start getting the good stuff in your body. And we can work on diving into nutrition deeper as we go, but you want to work on changing the meat, cleaning up the fruits and vegetables out of the dirty dozen list, and then adding in key supplementation as well. So when it comes to your animal products, I kind of talked about this a little bit. Your grass-fed beef, your free-range chicken, wild-caught fish, and naturally sourced or organic and grass-fed dairy, when possible, always go towards buying those. And I love to get the beef, I love to get the chicken, I love to get the dairy from farmers. And we have a lot of good resources in the office for people that do that locally. So if you're wanting to not buy this at the store and kind of go to the farmer, I find a lot of times it's better quality, it tastes better, and it's cheaper. We can get you those resources. Just ask the front desk, and they can help you and give you the little farmers and contacts that we have to help plug that in for you. So these are the EWGs, like Clean 15, Dirty Dozen. And every year they update these, and you can go onto the EWG website. That's Environmental Working Group. And it tells you the Clean 15 means that these are the ones that have the least amount of pesticide load. And then the Dirty Dozen are like the ones that are known to have the highest chemical load on these fruits and vegetables. So it changes year by year, but you can see things like in the Dirty Dozen, strawberries, apples, spinach, grapes. Those are the ones that if cost is a concern and you're trying to save some money, then these would be the ones that you want to prioritize and buy organic. And these maybe you wouldn't have to if you're trying to, save a little bit of money. But if that's not a concern, then I would go across the board and try to buy as many of your fruits and vegetables organic as you can. But especially things like strawberries, apples, grapes, peaches, celery, pears, tomatoes. Those are things that you do want to make sure you're trying to buy as many of those organic, because they're known to have the most chemicals sprayed on them. So when it comes to your vitamin priority number 1, you want to make sure that you have your women's or men's multivitamin. That is part of your daily essential pack. There are 2 multivitamins in there. These are sourced from Whole Food Source. They're highly bioavailable, and it helps to fill in where even the best diet is lacking because of the nature of our food supply today. So a multivitamin is key to make sure that you're getting kind of all the basic vitamins and minerals that the body needs to function properly in that multivitamin. Priority number 2 is going to be vitamin D3. And the vitamin D3, there's also one of the vitamin D3s in the pack. One of the vitamin D3s has 5,000 IUs of vitamin D. Research shows that vitamin D can slash your risk of cancer by 77%. And the cancer industry refuses to support actual cancer prevention. Because the money's in the treatment with chemo and radiation and surgeries. But the value level where most labs and doctors will tell you is if your vitamin D is around between kind of that 25 to 30, that you're within normal limits. But you look at this chart here, this actually shows you the serum level of vitamin D and then the disease risk that it actually works on reducing. So if you're around that 30-degree mark, is that the only thing that you're really preventing is like rickets. But if you get your blood vitamin D levels up to anywhere between 50 to 70, you are preventing, up to 83% your risk of ovarian cancers. You're preventing type 1 diabetes. You're preventing colon cancers and non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and breast cancers. A really known fact when it comes to vitamin D is that the higher your D levels, actually, the better it is for almost all health issues. So the goal with vitamin D is that you really do want to be between 70 and 90 when it comes to your blood levels. If you've never had your vitamin D level checked, it's a good idea to actually get it checked. And we can help you with that in the office. We have a great nutritional testing that tests vitamin D as well as a lot of your other vitamins and mineral levels in your body. But with vitamin D, we recommend 1 capsule throughout the summer, especially if you're out in the sun a lot. But through the fall and the winter, especially living in Ohio, our vitamin D levels tend to run on the low side because it's called the sunshine vitamin. When you're out in the sun, your body makes its own vitamin D. But when you're not, then your D levels tend to plummet. This is also a reason why in the fall, in the winter months, in the spring, we see more of an incidence of cold and flu and sickness because people's vitamin D levels are low. So when you properly supplement with vitamin D, it really does help in reducing your risk of not just things like cancer, but also your risk of colds, flus, and infections. So throughout the fall and winter months, I recommend doing 10,000 IUs of vitamin D, which it would be 2 capsules. So along with your daily essential pack, you'd want to just add in 1 extra vitamin D to make sure that you are adequately getting that vitamin D because you're not producing it because of being out in the sunshine as well. Optimal Omega, these are going to be your omega-3 fatty acids, essential fatty acids. They are called essential fatty acids because they're essential for your brain and body to function normally. And you get a lot of these through eating fatty fish. And if you eat fish 2-3 times a week, like salmon, then you're probably getting a good amount of optimal omegas in your diet. But if you're not, then I find most people aren't, then you do want to supplement with the omega oils. And also things like flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds, walnuts, they also have omega-3s in them as well. That is in the Daily Essentials pack too. So you have 2 of the optimal omegas. That is a great dosage to make sure you're getting those essential fatty acids in your body. These fats help to transport nutrients into your cell, and they help to eliminate toxins out of your cell. The fat is like the gatekeeper that allows things to flow in and things to flow out of the cells. So if you don't have enough healthy fats in your diet, your cells are not going to function properly and they're going to tend to become toxic. So getting those good omega-3s in your diet are essential to helping to heal your body. And then priority number 4 is going to be getting your good grass-fed proteins and your max greens. I like to get these in with a smoothie every day. I do a scoop of the protein, a scoop of the greens, and I make that smoothie for my whole family. My husband and I and our 2 boys, we all have a smoothie every day. So, and I know that with that smoothie, they're getting good protein, they're getting their good greens, they're getting some, vegetables and fruits in there, and they're kind of starting their day off with the good stuff in their body as well. So those Focus 5 are key to helping to heal the body. And we will give you a 15% off coupon. Those of you that are wanting to pick those up in the office on your next visit, we will give you a 15% off coupon. And just let our front desk know that you watched the 5 essential equipping class and wanting to get going on any one of these kind of Focus 5 products. And we'll give you a 15% off on your purchase on those. And that's a good time too, if you want to go ahead and pick up another one of your essentials so you have it for the following month, or one of the things I talked about, if you feel like that would be good for you, then you can also pick up that as well too. Diving into what plan is best for you, we want to understand, like, are you a fat burner or are you a sugar burner? So when it comes to these areas, do you rely on sugar for energy? Do you feel like, after you've eaten breakfast, you're kind of running low and you feel like you need that little pick me up? Sugar burners have forgotten how to burn fat. They require regular sugar for energy, and then they experience uncontrollable cravings for sugars or things that are sweet. Versus a fat burner is somebody that relies on fat for energy. They burn fat in their sleep. They extract more energy from less food, and fat is their body's preferred source of energy versus relying on sugar. So most of the people that we take care of, and probably you listening to this class as well, you may be somewhat of a sugar burner, because the typical American diet, the standard American diet, it kind of creates a sugar burning environment in the body. And so we want to help to kind of switch your body to becoming a fat burner, to where it kind of turns into burning the storages in our bodies, the fat storages, versus always kind of wanting to burn through the sugar that's in our blood, and then, running out of sugar and not being able to burn the fat. Then it sends these uncontrollable desires for sugar because it needs more energy, versus being able to flip over and start to burn your fat for energy. So Advanced Plan. Advanced Plan helps to turn you from a sugar burner to a fat burner. These are also the main areas that Advanced Plan helps with healing your body and helping with these issues. If you are watching this class and you have high cholesterol, or you're taking cholesterol medications, if you're on blood pressure medication, or you have high blood pressure and you don't want to get on blood pressure medication, if you have high insulin or high blood sugar, maybe you're borderline diabetic, or maybe you're already taking some blood sugar medication, if you feel like your body has certain levels of toxicity, any inflammatory disease, any itis, arthritis, tendinitis, any itis is inflammation, allergies, also things like on the autism spectrum, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, obesity, or wanting to lose weight, ADD, ADHD, if you're taking medications, then you need to be following what we call the Advanced Plan, because your body is in somewhat of a health crisis. It's not healthy. Obviously, it's not functioning properly. You may already be going down the road of developing these diseases. So Advanced Plan is what is called the healing diet. It helps to reverse a lot of these processes in the body. So what plan do you need to be doing when you read through your quick start guide to nutrition? I recommend most people start out with Advanced Plan, and you follow that for as long as it takes to help to see these changes in your body. And that could be 6 months, that could be 3 months, that could be a year. And this could be a plan that you may want to try to eat. Could become a new normal for you, and you want to try to stay on the Advanced Plan until you reach your goals. That would be what plan I would recommend for you. And the people that wouldn't need Advanced Plan, that would be if you're watching this and you are extremely healthy. You have no goals to get healthier. You're just super happy with where you're at. You're not on any medication. You don't have any of these issues, and you just want to maintain great health. Then our core plan could be an option for you. But I find most people benefit from going through the Advanced Plan. Advanced Plan, these are the main things that we work on. You go no grains, not just gluten-free, but you go grain-free. That includes corn and rice, and even oats and oatmeal. You cut that out. Reason being, those tend to be inflammatory. They break down rapidly into sugar. They still create that sugar burning body versus fat burning. And so for the Advanced Plan, we recommend you go grain-free, no grains. You add healthy fats into your diet, and then no damaged fats, naturally raised animal protein, and then lower sugar fruits like berries. Your lower sugar fruits are going to be any type of berry, raspberry, blackberry, strawberries, not cherries though, and Granny Smith apples, lemons, limes, grapefruit, kind of more of your tart fruits. They are lower in sugar. That's why they would be considered to be okay on the Advanced Plan. So your sugars and carbohydrates, it's very simple. It's these 3 basic changes. Eliminate grains and sugar and fruit, except for berries, grapefruit, and Granny Smith apples. Even healthy grains turn rapidly to sugar. Even oatmeal turns rapidly to sugar. Not that oatmeal is bad and not that bananas are bad, but this is an advanced healing diet that helps to eliminate the inflammation, and anything that is sugar or rapidly turns to sugar will create an inflammatory response in the body. So these are the big changes you want to work on. Your protein, like I talked about earlier, that's change number 2, is you got to go to the natural source protein, the grass-fed beef, the organic dairy, the good quality proteins. And then your fats, you're going to remove your bad fats and replace them with good fats. So your bad fats are going to be things like your tub butters, like margarine, or I can't believe it's not butter. You could replace those with things like coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, or avocado oil would all be considered healthy fats. Bad fats are going to be things like canola oil, vegetable oils that are found in a lot of the chips and crackers and packaged foods. And you're going to want to be replacing them with healthier things that are maybe made with avocado oil or olive oil or coconut oil instead of the bad oils. And coconut products are also a great source of healthy fats. Coconut milk, coconut flour, coconut oil. That's a great source of healthy fats as well too. So this is just a basic meal plan for advanced plan. It just kind of shows you what you could be eating on a daily basis. So starting your day off with a smoothie. This is my basic smoothie recipe. I'll do a cup of unsweetened coconut milk. That could also be almond milk, but I would stick with those two. I wouldn't do regular milk. I would like cow's milk or dairy. I would try to go with coconut milk or almond milk. 1 cup of fresh or frozen berries, 1 cup of ice and water, 1 scoop of the Max Living protein, 1 scoop of the greens powder, and then you blend that up. And that is a very easy basic smoothie recipe. So you see day 1, basic smoothie. You can have a big salad with a homemade dressing. A snack would be like having some veggies cut up and making a homemade healthy ranch dip. And then your dinner would be a clean protein, like maybe a grass-fed beef burger or an organic chicken breast with veggies, sauteed or steamed, or raw veggies. Day 2 examples would be have some organic eggs with some fresh berries. You can make a chia seed pudding. Chia seeds are great in omega-3 fatty acids, and you can make that pudding with like coconut milk or almond milk. These recipes we will give you on your nutritional consultation. We'll give you kind of a guide on kind of basic recipes. We'll give you how to clean up your diet. It's a healthy shopping guide on how to shop healthier. And then we'll go over your LRQ as well, but we'll give you a lot of these resources on your nutritional consultation. You could have raw veggies and some guacamole. And then for dinner, your clean protein and some roasted veggies. That could be like a grass-fed steak, or that could be a piece of wild-caught salmon and your roasted veggies. Day 3, making your smoothie. You could do a Granny Smith apple cut up with some almond butter, veggies dipped in hummus. And then your dinner would be a clean protein with mashed cauliflowers. So that could be doing a piece of roasted chicken and mashed cauliflowers would be delicious. Taco salad with avocados and grass-fed beef. So you're getting your healthy fats from avocado. You're getting your healthy fats from grass-fed beef. You're getting loaded up on your healthy vegetables. On the advanced plan, pretty much any vegetable is good to go, except for corn is not a vegetable. It's actually a grain. And so you want to avoid corn oil, corn chips, tortilla chips. That would kind of have to go with going grain-free as well. And then what are some other examples here? There's a really good recipe for Max Living blueberry pancakes. There's an apple flaxseed muffin. You make it with almond flour and flax seeds. It's delicious. So that just kind of gives you an idea. Like, it's not hard to eat advanced plan. It takes a little bit of prep and a little bit of focus. And but this is why it's important for you to do your food diary, so we know where we're starting at. Because if your diet is, you're eating fast food multiple times a week, you're drinking pop, you're eating, a lot of packaged and processed, easy, convenient foods, then during this nutritional consultation, we'll show you kind of next steps, like the most important things to start cleaning up. And that's important to know. Don't be ashamed of that. Everybody has a starting point, and this is a journey. So that will help us to kind of customize a plan for you based on where you're starting and where we need to go. That's kind of the right direction for you as well. So, but that gives you good insight there. Mindset. I love this scripture. You want to gear your mindset towards success. So Philippians 4:8 says, finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about these things or dwell on these things. So make sure that your mindset is focused on the things that are right, the things that are true, the things that are lovely, the things that are pure, that are praiseworthy. Focus and think on these things. Because where we think, like, that's where we're going to be heading in the future. So we also want to have a mindset for taking action. Have a war plan every day. Have your goals mapped out. Have your, what we call your big why, like why you're wanting to get healthier, why you're wanting to make these changes. Start your day off with a really good morning routine, whether that's you do your Max T3 workout in the morning, you make your smoothie, like you're already starting your day off on the right foot, doing your home exercises. Have a family meeting where you talk about, hey, mom's really wanting to get healthier, dad's really wanting to get on the right track, and just getting everybody on the same page with eating better as a family. A positive mindset and working on your stress and your sleep, making sure you're getting good sleep and you're helping to kind of help your body deal with stress. And exercise is a great way to do that. If you haven't logged on to the Max T3 yet, you'll want to take the card and pull that app up and get that on your phone if you hadn't done that yet. And what I love about the Max T3s are that these workouts are 12 minutes a day, and the excuses are gone. And you don't require much equipment at all. You can do them right in your living room, right in your bedroom. Just pull up the phone, follow the routine, and they take 12 minutes. And they help your body to burn fat. They help you build strength. They're going to help with raising up your growth hormone and helping your body to turn into that fat burner instead of that sugar burner as well. So the Max T3, I did those workouts for years and years and years and years, and I still like them and I still love them, and it just makes it easy. So especially if you're somebody that isn't working out, then the Max T3 is a wonderful place to start to get that exercise component, and it helps you to get rid of the excuses, because everybody has 12 minutes a day for sure. The last essential is going to be eliminating toxins. So toxins are found in your food, they're found in your water, they're found in our environment, they're found in our cosmetics, our cleaners, and our containers. So big ones that you want to work on reducing on your nutritional consultation will give you kind of the top toxin list and working on cleaning that up. But a big toxin part is going to be your toothpaste, your deodorant, your lotion, your makeups. That EWG website is a great place to go. Also on our YouTube channel, I've done a whole workshop on toxicity, and I go through better products, how to clean it up, and how to work on doing that. So that may be a good step too when it comes to toxicity. is watching that kind of our detox video that's on, you can find it on our YouTube page. But you'll want to look at, we're cleaning up food. You're going to eliminate your toxins by kind of switching to the advanced plan. Drinking high quality filtered water would be a way to reduce that one. Our environment, we may not be able to change that too much, but we can change the cosmetics, buying the cleaner brands. Another great website is what's called ewg.org. And then that is, they also have a site called Skin Deep, and you can research cosmetics. You want to clean up the cleaning products. I tend to use just a lot of vinegar, water, essential oils. I don't use commercial cleaning products. I tend to just use natural things like Dr. Bronner's soap is a good one. And then most containers in our house, they're all glass or stainless steel. We've gotten rid of all the plastic containers. We don't store food in plastic because of the BPA and chemicals that can leach into your body as well. So you want to stop those toxins, trying to clean up the brands as well too. And then doing something like the detox system helps to eliminate the toxins from your body as well. We also have a program called Max Metabolics, and it is kind of helps you to, instead of guessing on certain supplements, it's like it helps you to test to find out exactly what you need. And one of the tests is called NutraEval, and it's a blood test and a urine test. And it tests for all of your major markers for vitamins, minerals, nutrient deficiency. It also tests for toxicity, gut health, inflammation. It's a very comprehensive test, and it really shows you exactly where your body's at and what you need to help to heal the body. So if you're interested in that testing, we can talk about that more at the nutritional consultation. We also do testing with food sensitivities. So it's a test that you get done, and it can tell you if your body is creating inflammation to certain foods that you're eating. So I've done that test on a lot of patients, and they test, eggs or, creating problems for them, or dairy, or it could even be some things that may be, healthy. One patient, it was chia seeds were really inflammatory for her, yet for most people, they're just fine. So there is food sensitivity testing that you can do as well. We also have very comprehensive gut profiles to see if your gut health is a struggle, kind of pinpointing specific things you can do for gut health as well too. So if you're wanting to get going on some of these Focus 5 supplementations, take advantage of the 15% off that you'll get in the office this next week. Just let them know that you watched the 5 Essential video, and we can get that going. Or when you come to your nutritional consultation, we can work on getting that on the right track too. So this is your homework to do before your 5 Essential consult. I want you to fill out the food diary, and it's a 7-day food diary. I think it's 7 days. 7-day food diary. And then you'll read your quick start guide. You'll fill out your LRQ that should have been texted to you. You'll go on there and you'll fill it out, and we'll get the results, and we'll review that with you on your nutritional consultation. And all these things will help us develop a plan for you. And we'll go over any more specific questions you may have about nutrition, just about overall your goals and getting you on the right track. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the office. Let me know if you have any questions after watching this video. We would love to talk to you about it further. And I'm excited to see you on your health journey. And I'm excited that you are working on embracing all these essentials. And don't get overwhelmed. Start with these small, simple changes. And with time, you will see wonderful changes for your health.